direct investment into India. We also, as Honorable Minister already mentioned, we have the most industrialized state in India with the highest number of factories and the highest number of factory workers in India. Tamil Nadu is known for its excellent infrastructure, which consists mainly of about 4 major ports and 6 airports. The digital connectivity is excellent with 5G connectivity going to be rolled out soon. Tamil Nadu is also the entry port for the submarine cables which link entire Southeast Asia to India. So in that sense, we are one of the most digitally connected areas in India. One of our USPs is the excellent human resources. We have the highest number of technical universities and technical institutions in India, producing quality engineers who work all across the world, and that is one reason many global companies have found it appropriate to invest in the state to tap our excellent human resources. Our industrial ecosystem, we rank 3rd in the ease of doing business. Our core strengths, traditional core strengths is automobiles, where we produce about 35% of India's auto components and about 45% of India's auto exports. Another area of strength is electronics, where we produce about 16% of India's electronic production. Textiles, where we produce about 19%, and in garments we produce more than 30% of India's garment production. Heavy engineering, which would be an area of interest to the Czech industries, where we are very strong in light and heavy engineering, and IT and ITES. We are host to about 75 of the 500 Fortune 500 companies who have some kind of business relations with Tamil Nadu, either in the form of franchises or manufacturing processes. These are some of the brands who have a business establishment in Tamil Nadu. One of our strengths is the excellent MSME ecosystem we are having. We have a huge number of small and medium enterprises, and across sectors like auto components, textiles, food processing, chemicals, leather, EV components, pharma, and several sectors we have small businesses who are aspiring to grow bigger, and they are modernizing, they are fast adopting to the digital economy, Industry 4.0, and this provides an excellent opportunity to partner with Czech businesses. Some of the emerging sectors in our economy, where we are getting a lot of investment inquiries and actual investments. One is the green energy. We already have the highest renewable energy installed capacity in India. We are getting a huge number of investments from European investors in green energy component manufacturing and in green energy manufacturing, particularly in wind energy turbines and solar modules. Another area is data centers because of our excellent digital connectivity. And third area where Tamil Nadu's industrial sector is showing a lot of promise is aerospace and defense. We have over 120 aerospace companies and over 700 companies in the defense sector. Some of them are suppliers to top companies like General Electric and Boeing, and some of those colleagues have joined me in this delegation. You can have an interaction with them following this session. EV, electric vehicle, is another area. We are already an automobile hub. At one point, we used to be called the Detroit of Asia. Now we are moving on and building on that advantage into electric vehicle. We're getting a lot of investment in the electric vehicle space, both in the motor and other aspects of electric vehicle space. Another area where Tamil Nadu's economy is attracting investments is in the global capability centers. Many prominent companies in the world have moved their global capability centers to Tamil Nadu, which includes companies like Standard Chartered, Ford, Verizon, AstraZeneca, Barclays, and so on, including the World Bank, where many of the earlier it used to be only outsourcing of non-core activities, but today we see a trend where including research activities product design is being moved to Tamil Nadu, and this is one very interesting and very dynamic area where the Tamil Nadu economy is moving towards. We also have a very dynamic startup ecosystem with over 4,000 startups in sectors like deep tech, SaaS, financial technologies, and the government of Tamil Nadu is also encouraging startups through a variety of measures which include financial grants and equity investments and incubation services. As you would have seen in the video, we already have the highest number of incubators in India. And some of very active startup businesses have also joined us in this delegation. Now let me come to the important part, most important part of this presentation, which is how Czech businesses and India can collaborate, and Tamil Nadu can collaborate. The first way is that the Czech businesses can invest in Tamil Nadu. If you choose to invest directly, we offer a very attractive package of incentives, which include capital subsidies, subsidies for intellectual property, certifications, and for various other activities. The government offers subsidies to all businesses which choose to invest. We also have a system where for larger investments, that would be investments typically above $1 billion corona. We offer a very customized package of incentives where we sit across the table and decide on what are the incentives to be given, which can include capital subsidies or even tax refunds. We also offer facilitation services. If you're not interested in the subsidies and investments, incentives, we handhold all major, small, and medium and large investments through several agencies, which I would refer subsequently. But there are other areas of collaboration as well. We can have technical collaborations. The Czech businesses can move a part of your production to Tamil Nadu, and so it can become part of the production chain. Tamil Nadu can offer an excellent market for Czech businesses. You can source products from Tamil Nadu MSMEs. We can also collaborate in non-industrial areas like tourism, mutually, Indian tourists traveling to the Czech Republic and Czech tourists traveling to India. And another area where we are very strong is the medical services, where it's expected, it is estimated that about 1.5 million visitors visit the state for medical services. This is an emerging area where the businesses can collaborate in terms of service delivery and product delivery. So there are multiple areas where we can mutually benefit, and I've been privileged to be part of this delegation, which has about 35 members who represent various sectors of the industry I have been referring to. There will be subsequently a more detailed presentation about the delegations. I would be happy to take any questions even now or at the end of this event. Thank you so much for your patience.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would just like to briefly present about our chamber, to introduce our chamber, and also look at various ways which the Czech industry can collaborate with our state. So our chamber, the Southern India Chamber of Commerce and Industry, it has a 112-year-old history. It was founded under the inspiration of Mahatma Gandhi. Our chamber has had several leaders, national leaders, the prime ministers, presidents visiting us. So we focus on various events like workshops, expos, webinars. We look at knowledge initiatives, researchers, and surveys. We also look at B2B connects, and we work very closely with the government at the state and at the central level. Export advisory is another one of our strengths. We offer documentation services, trade advice, statistics, and the whole 9 yards. We have an arbitration center which we use to serve our members in providing them the arbitration and dispute resolution services. So we've been having excellent relations with the government. So we've had several meetings in offering our policy recommendations, and we work very closely with the various departments in the state. So we have several expert committees, 25 different sectors, and we have several key events that happen, expositions and national level events that do happen, where we bring all the stakeholders together. So this delegation, so we have a 32-member delegation representing multiple sectors. In the past, we have led delegations to several countries. The most recent delegation was to Thailand, which we organized in the month of July. We had a 40-member delegation. So this delegation today, it comprises of 32 members. The picture you see is when we visited the Victor Aerospace Company yesterday. So Czechia and Tamil Nadu, what's our linkage over time? The BHEL factory in Tamil Nadu was set up with the Czech collaboration. In the literary services, we have Professor Kamil Zvelebil, who translated the Tirukural into the Czech language. We've had a very good partnership in the aerospace and defense sector. In the past 1 year, we've had 3 Czech companies collaborate in Tamil Nadu. In higher education, we have several MOUs being signed between Czech universities and universities in Tamil Nadu. Tourism is a big attraction for the Czech citizens. So we've had in the Aurobindo Ashram and the Mahabalipuram and the other temples which attract a lot of Czech visitors. We had a Czech film festival early this year. So film as well, and MSV. Every year we have visitors from Tamil Nadu taking part in the MSV. So some of the projects which SICI has been working with the Czech companies, aerospace and defense. So we've, because of the defense corridor that's in Tamil Nadu, so many of the Czech aerospace and defense companies, they have been working with us. We also are looking at working closely in startups. So we have a readers lounge that we set up in the Chennai metro station. We are working on it. We are setting up. We have a fintech center in Anna University. Again, this is in the process of being set up. So we welcome the Czech companies to partner with us in any of these initiatives. In the healthcare sector, we are rolling out jointly with the Tamil Nadu healthcare department on a screening system of screening mental illnesses across the state. MSME, for MSMEs, we are setting up an Industry 4.0 center. So again, these are all areas which Czech companies can work with us. Electric vehicles, Tamil Nadu leads the investments in India. So we are looking at electric vehicle center of excellence to be set up. Czech companies who are interested are more than welcome to join us in this initiative. So Tamil Nadu is aspiring to be a 1 trillion economy. So what are the key areas where there is synergy, where there is opportunities for the Czech companies and the state to work together, and how do SICI as a Chamber of Commerce play the role of a catalyst? 1 trillion economy, so what does it look like? The Prime Minister has a vision of making India as a 5 trillion economy. Other states like Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, they also have these targets. But where does it fit in? 19 countries have 1 trillion and above. And at the moment, Tamil Nadu is at par with the Czech Republic in the GDP. Because geographically and population-wise we are bigger, we think with the good government, good bureaucracy, and a lot of other competitive advantages, as the Secretary earlier outlined, we believe that we can achieve $1 trillion economy. So what is our role, and how do we welcome the Czech participation in making Tamil Nadu a 1 trillion economy? The first is policy and reforms, which is a very critical component. So the Czech companies, when they come in, whatever be the incentives they require, whatever be the favorable support they need, we will be willing and we'll be happy to help you in connecting with the respective government agencies and helping in providing the needed policy support. So we've been, right from the Chief Minister to the various other ministers, we've been supporting, we've been offering our comments, our recommendations, and helping play a proactive role in policy formulation. The second role, industry development. Southern India Chamber of Commerce and Industry, it has been proactive in supporting the traditional industrial sectors like agriculture, food processing, textiles, leather, IT, ITES, and also in the emerging sectors such as semiconductors, aerospace defense, electric vehicle, deep tech. So we've been in the forefront in promoting the industrial development in these areas as well. So some of the projects that we are involved in highlights our focus in these areas. So we have this electric vehicle center of excellence we are building with the industries department. We have a space tech center we are building jointly with the IT department. So these are several projects that we are involved in. So we also support in boosting investments. We engage with various countries on a regular basis, online, offline, multiple ways. So we had a delegation to Thailand. Now we are here in the Czech Republic. So we organize these B2B connects and facilitate investments to whatever extent is possible. We've had several high-level visits. So here you see the King of Belgians, the Prime Minister of Finland. So all these high-level delegations we have coordinated to ensure that we draw the right investments into the state. So some of the pictures here, it's about the Thailand delegation. We met up with the government, various agencies. We visited an expo. This was very successful and laid the groundwork for closer ties with Thailand. Another area that we work closely is on the development of infrastructure. So Defense Corridor, that's a huge project where we've had a lot of traction. So we worked country-specifically, Romania, we worked with Czech Republic, we worked with Israel, country-specific engagements that help in these areas as well. Same way with Israel, we worked on water development and wastewater management. Empowering the farmers, the food processing, that's a major focus area where there's huge potential and scope. So we've been having these food processing exhibitions across the state, in Trichy, in Chennai. So again, here with the Czech Republic, we would like to partner with the food value chains across this country and see how we can work together moving forward. Healthcare, because of the COVID and the other changes, many of us have been forced to focus on healthcare. So we have been working very closely with the government, and we've done quite a lot of work in promoting the healthcare sector. As the Secretary had mentioned, tourism into our state with a focus on health, that's one of areas which has immense potential. Sports, so football, it's very popular in our state as well. So you have a good set of clubs, Sparta Prague and other areas. We can look at close collaborations in the sports industry as well. Brno has a F1 circuit. So all these are areas which we feel that in the sports sector as well, we can work very closely. Education and skill development, that's a final area that we would like to suggest where the Czech industry ecosystem can work with us. There have already been several MOUs being signed with the Indian universities and the Czech universities. A few months back, we had this session where the ambassador and the Czech universities partnered with us to have this one-to-one interaction. At the end of this, there were 3 MOUs that were signed, and still it's moving forward. We are going strong in the education sector as well. I would like to give you a small example. So this is a person who has come to Tamil Nadu for his education. So he says very proudly that he was able to negotiate with the street vendors in Tamil, and his father was very happy. So this is something that I would like to leave here. At the very small level, at the microcosm, to the very highest level, at the macro level, there are huge amounts of opportunities, synergies, which we could tap and work together. The Southern India Chamber of Commerce is more than happy to extend all our support and assistance, and we would very much encourage the Czech stakeholders to utilize the opportunity and work with the state of Tamil Nadu. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of the Tamil Nadu presentation. I hope it has raised a lot of interest with you. Thank you very much for your attention. Please feel free to interact with our delegates. They are here for you. We have the time, we have the space. We will also have the opportunity to meet in Prague. We'll spend the next 2 days in Prague. So if you're interested in maybe organizing a meeting between your company, the delegation, please do let me know. I have already been approached by a number of Czech companies here that would like to speak to the delegates. So I'm very happy about that. Thank you so much for your attention. It was a pleasure to be here, and we're looking forward to the Tamil Nadu Czech cooperation in business and more. Thank you.